In this video, we show you how to change out the logo on an AIO cooler in just a few easy steps.
As part of one of our computer builds, I wanted to change out the LED Enermax logo on the AIO cooler's pump. The logo was already going to be sideways when it was installed, so the cover was going to come off to reorient it anyways, so this was a good time to make some changes. These covers are often just made out of a white semi-transparent plastic that has like a matte black finish. Any place where there's a lack of black is where the LEDs show through. So to modify them, you have to remove the black layer and then remask it with something. I typically remove this black layer with some 600 grit wet dry sandpaper. I use it wet so that the grit doesn't clog the sandpaper. And wet sanding will give you a nice smooth finish. On this cover, I also only sanded the narrow, raised area I wanted to change. I could have sanded on either side if I wanted to add some additional designs, but I kept this simple. There are a few ways to make a new logo. I'm lucky enough to have access to a vinyl cutter so I can make my own custom stickers. You can also buy vinyl stickers online, but it might be difficult finding the right size for your specific application. If I didn't have a cutter, I'd mask off areas with tape and then use some light coats of black primer. Besides the obvious painter's tape you can use, you can get some really good narrow vinyl tape that's meant for automotive pinstriping. This kind of tape can be shaped into intricate curves and removes easily after painting. We'll include a link in the description below for this type of tape. The area on this cover was really small and it was hard for me to see while filming. My first attempt at applying the sticker was not successful, as you can see here. The second attempt worked when I could get my eyeballs right onto it. The key to making this work is that every bit of the white area must be covered or you'll get some light leak ruining the effect. It was maybe a little easier to customize this before the pump was installed in the CPU. I have a 24-pin jumper bridge which came with the power supply I'm using, which makes testing stuff like this outside of the case easier. Regardless though, I still would have been able to remove the cover and make these changes if it was already installed inside the computer. I think you can make this modification on most of these AIOs after they're installed. Anyway, after lighting this up, the logo looked centered and there was no light leaks around the sticker. Hooray! Done.
Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think and if you've ever thought about doing a project like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified of future projects. We have more computer-related mods coming soon. Stay tuned.